Hello dear traders, welcome to InstaForex TV channel with me Kate Stichina, and I'm ready to provide to you latest news about trading sentiments on Forex. At the start of the new trading week, the US dollar attempted to recoup some of its losses and succeeded as traders did not want to buy Euro USD. However, this pair continued trading near the recent highs. The chart slid by almost 60 pips but remained above the level of 1.1440. The Fed's plans to adopt the mild monetary policy approach provide support to the single European currency. This factor limits a further rise in the American currency. Furthermore, ECB official Ewald Nowotny soothed the worries of market participants, saying that the EU economic growth is likely to pick up steam in the nearest future, so no recession is expected. But the actual macroeconomic data proves the opposite. Today, market participants observed the PPI report, which showed that producer prices grew at a slower pace of 3% versus the previous 4% on a yearly basis. In monthly terms, the prices declined by 0.8%. In addition, Sentix reported about the deterioration of investor sentiment. In February, this index fell lower than expected. This news came amid ECB officials' comments about a bright future for the economy. Besides, the Brexit issue still poses risks. The divorce procedure seems to have no end, while Theresa May came up with yet another scenario of leaving the Union. In the questionable whether she will be able to get approval from the European Union policymakers and the Parliament, there's uncertainty regarding this issue persists. As a result, the British national currency retreated from the recent highs and plunged below the level of 1.3060 against the US dollar. Remarkably, the construction PMI report in the United Kingdom, which was minor impact on the market sentiment, also showed negative dynamics. The index fell to 50.6 points, hitting the 10-month low. Tomorrow, the pound sterling will have a chance to recover if the services PMI report, the key gauge of economic health, encourages traders. Today, the European assets are unlikely to change the current positions. There is no important news on tap that could shift the market sentiment. However, at the pre-market of the American session, the US dollar has a chance to gain ground. You were watching market news on InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Stichina. We wish you profitable deals.